Our camera circling high above American Airlines Arena on this beautiful night, giving you a terrific view of our location here in Miami. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlow with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. A special treat for our viewers tonight. One-time league MVP Shaquille O'Neal is in the house, and with us courtside, Shaq, great to see you.
Kevin, you know I love your voice. That didn't even sound right when you said that. One-time league MVP.
That does not sound right, does it?
It should be 3.
How can that be?
I think because they stole it from me twice and gave it to the great Steve Nash. But anyway, it's good to be.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. We all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their
Everyone's about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Hayward, Conley out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, we've got Jeremy Lamb. Khris Middleton is out there with Gallinari. And there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Curry in at the point. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Shaq, back in the day, you drew double teams. You made the defense pay by setting up your teammates with terrific passing. Big now. Do you see following in your footsteps, in those footsteps?
You know, my Ben Simmons, former LSU guy, when he gets aggressive in the paint, they double. He definitely looks for his players. Listen, LeBron James is the best passer among 9 guards. Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid. Look, you got to use the others if you want to get to that next level.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Miami. Middleton outside. Gallinari up top. Guarded by Porzingis. Stolen by Michael Conley. Doncic left side. Here's Curry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's Doncic. The shot will not fall. Curry with some nice D. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Washington.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
And that one drops for him. Middleton's got his second basket.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Doncic finds Porzingis. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. Of course, you know as well as anyone, Shaq, mental toughness is a gigantic asset in this league. You look at today's players, and there are some that appear to be unfazed by pressure.
I call this the frown and the smile. It's one guy that smiles a lot when you try to pressure him. That's Luka Doncic. He'll hit you with a move, shoot the jumper in your face, hit you with a smile. Then there's the frown. Kawhi Leonard could do the same thing, but he'll hit a big shot, and he won't give you no expression. The frown and the smile, Kevin. The frown and the smile. Reminds me of Ernie and Kenny up there.
Curry against Conley. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Curry outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Boy, on your highlight reel, Shaq, so many incredible plays, but if you had to select one play that you'd call your favorite, do you have it?
Glad you asked me that question. My favorite moment in Orlando was going coast to coast Orlando.
Yeah, that's right.
When I dunked on Dave Robinson in the All-Star game.
Yeah, right.
When I destroyed the rim at the Meadowlands. So
I was thinking of the alley-oop from Kobe when you guys got us in Game 7. The year you won your first title. That was a play I didn't like.
Well, you should have rotated on defense then.
Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Curry fires from way outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is checked in, and it's Taurean Prince in for Gordon Hayward. Outside Curry. Shoots over Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Doncic against Curry. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Nerlens Noel checks in for Rashawn Holmes. This year comes in for Gallinari. And it's Beasley in for Steph Curry.
Well, as long as Eric Spoelstra is coaching the Heat, they're going to hang their hats on defense. Shaq, talk about how this team gets after it.
Listen, they're very physical. You know about the Miami Heat culture. They want you in shape, body fat, tested every week. Very physical. They're going to touch you up on the perimeter, and they're going to make it hard for you to run your offense. They're going to get into you. They'll make it very difficult for you to make certain plays.
The shot comes out, and the Heat going the other way now. And Thomas has it in the corner. Misses the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Doncic, and Labissiere sends it back. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. The pass to Labissiere. Thomas against Clarkson. Back to Labissiere for 3. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Porzingis with the block, and he recovers it from deep. Thomas. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Porzingis.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Shaq, having played for 19 years, you went head-to-head with some of the all-time greats. Who stands out as the toughest opponent you ever faced on the floor?
Let me see Alonzo Mourning for my first couple years. Then I made it to the big times. It would be Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, David Robinson when I got to the West Coast. And there was a gentleman by the name of Yao Ming. And for guards and wingmen, let's see, Jordan, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Greg Anthony, Plastic Man, Stacey Altman, and
Wayback Machine.
You got to throw Larry Johnson in that mix too.
So a UNLV taste to
Yes,
it.
I do.
For some of these incredible names you just rattled off. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Luka Doncic.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
lets a floater go. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Khris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Satoransky against Beasley. Makes it off the glass.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Clarkson on the wing, covered by Beasley, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A moment now to check out some numbers for Danilo Gallinari. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Middleton dishes to Noel. The three from Thomas. They get it back. And the basket is good. Chance here for one more at the line.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Miami. For Miami, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
The Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lamb against Prince. Now here's Lamb. Defense is right there. Outside Thomas. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym with a ball in my hands, and knew from early I was kind of a natural at it, but in order to get to this level and for me to have gotten better, that's the catalyst.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Jordan Clarkson, Robin Lopez out there with Prince. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. They get it again. Prince. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And Miami making a change here. Holmes checked in. Now Curry. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Mavericks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. So much love for the perimeter offense these days. But Shaq, for your money, who are some of the best back-to-the-basket players that are in the NBA right now?
The list is short, but it's still a very impressive list. Joel Embiid, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony the Brow Davis.
Can't argue with any of those names.
No, not at all.
The Heat trail by 4. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And there's Gallinari from Lamb. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Satoransky, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Lamb against Satoransky.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Prince, the pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, Shaq, one of your more famous quotes of late has been, rings, Ernie, rings. All joking aside, is the number of titles a player wins the best measurement for where they stand in history?
I think it's a piece of the pie, but it's a large piece. It's a good tiebreaker when comparing greats to other greats. It was always the standard of what a great player should be. And
a championship is a championship no matter.
No matter what. And I didn't make the rules. I just try to abide by them. But, yeah, I think the more rings, the more you can say how great you were.
I think it's a good point because it's all relative. Because, you know, Bill Russell's got 11, but most people would say Michael getting 6 in his era was the equivalent to that. And then you could go a step further with Kobe and you know, having 5, you having 4 because of free agency and the impact of that. So I do think it's, as Shaq said, it does matter because great players win championships, but there are other metrics that you have to look at as well. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Middleton. Porzingis with the block. Hayward passes to Porzingis. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. And the NBA has gotten into the academy business, be it in China, India, Africa, getting those top prospects together. Shaq, you planning to make any appearances over there?
I would actually love to. If I did, you would just have to call me the big diplomat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's very exciting to see the game's reach expand. You know, when we were playing, Greg, there's only a few guys, but now they're from all over the place. I would love to introduce the people to the Shaqster.
A big diplomat. And Curry has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 8 points.
The consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the 3-point line.
And he's able to get it back. Conley kicks to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayward. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the 3-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
A different look for Miami. Noel's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. This year comes in for Gallinari. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Lamb. And Dallas with a change here too. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Satoransky.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And he makes both free throws. And so Curry will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 13-point game. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Releases. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Curry passes to Noel. Here's Labissiere, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Labissiere's got 5 points so far. Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open chair anytime you want to join.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing Icy Hot Krispy Kreme or the Journal Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. And Brent, a man who never ceases to amaze, Shaquille O'Neal, not only one of the greatest centers in league history, as you well know, but also one of our great personalities on TV covering the NBA on 2K.
Well, never ceasing to amaze is one thing, but the other part, Kevin, is Shaq just flat out always entertains, and it's so great to have him stop by and put his flavor on the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Thomas, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Dallas leading by 10. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The drive by Doncic, and the rejection by Noel. Beasley's checked in for Khris Middleton. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Doncic throws it down.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
No good. Oh, it's Dallas. Enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's catch.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post, and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie.
That about wraps it up. Time.
And with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Khris Middleton is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Nerlens Noel. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Lamb at the 2 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Curry. Good on the 13-footer. Curry's got 17.
Well, it's amazing that Steph can shoot where he shoots from, and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
Doncic with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Heat trail by 14. Middleton outside. Passes it to Curry. On deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Osman missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Heat from outside the arc. Noel finds Curry. Down low. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist by 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Lamb passes to Middleton.
Got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Miami. And it's in there. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Khris Middleton making a play.
In transition, here comes Miami. Curry leading the charge. But he gets it back. The shot's good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. Curry against Doncic. Clarkson on the wing. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
A different look for Miami. Malik Beasley comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Steph Curry. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Labissiere is checked in for the Heat. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Satoransky comes in for Doncic. Thomas passes to Holmes. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Mavericks leading by 13. Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Satoransky with it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Thomas feeling it out a bit.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Thomas. Kicks to Gallinari. Now here's Beasley. Pass to Labissiere. Back to Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. The high post shot. The Mavericks pull it in. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Heat trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Mavericks call time here. Mike Scott's checked in for the Mavericks. Korver comes in for Satoransky. Outside Korver. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And, hey, that's Korver's go-to. As soon as he catches that ball right there, it's going right up. Gotta love that approach.
Gallinari down low, guarded by Prince. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Holmes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Count it.
And he has good size in his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Heat have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Thomas kicks to Beasley. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas leading by 17. Here's Clarkson. Goes up the baseline. Korver, no luck.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 17-point lead, their biggest. Dallas moving the ball around, and the shot goes down. Lopez has got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Beasley. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Scott.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
The Heat making a switch here. Noel's checked in. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Thomas against Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Noel. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. He has 6.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
The drive by Scott, and the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Curry's checked in for Gallinari. Both good from the line that time.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something to teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now.
Here's Korver for three. It's good from long range. Korver's got 6 points in the quarter.
Once Korver establishes himself, he fires that without any hesitation.
Thomas against Clarkson. Thomas kicks to Holmes. Here's Curry. Miami keeps it going, a new 14-second clock.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
And he gets it to go. Thomas got his third basket of the night.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Scott can't get it to go. 1 second left, and Thomas with the lay-in, good. Thomas got 8.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Porzingis, Luka Doncic out there with Conley, and it's Hayward, and it's Valanciunas, and at the center position.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Curry finds Holmes. Curry's shot is good.
Steph with a great read there, tricky on the inside, and exploits the defense with a good read.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Heat. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton against Hayward. Shoots from the elbow. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
On here comes Curry all alone. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
And it's Doncic missing. The Heat trail by 14. With some arc, and he sinks the layup.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And here's Miami. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Holmes slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And Miami making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And G.A. Khris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player, and I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists in the game.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Conley gets the bucket.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Miami.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Miami. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley, the pass to Doncic. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. The Heat trail by 9. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Middleton. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
Well, free throws good from Doncic. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. The pass to Lamb. For 3, Middleton. That shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hayward passes to Porzingis. Gallinari with the rebound. The Heat trail by 10. Passes to Middleton. On the corner. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayward kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Porzingis. That one good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Heat call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
The shot by Curry, no good. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Doncic. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dallas calls timeout.
Turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic is checked in, and it's Prince in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Osman. Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Gallinari with the rebound.
Boy,
that they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
It's up a three. A rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas leading by 14. Doncic feeling it out. Tries again. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
To the paint, knocked away. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Shots good by Middleton.
Ooh, the soft floater from Khris Middleton guiding that one over the defense.
Doncic against Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Miami keeps it going, a new 14-second clock. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Prince, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Prince. And they double up Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Dallas.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group in for the Heat. Reed's checked in. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Khris Middleton. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Steph Curry. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Scott's checked in for Porzingis. Satoransky comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Clarkson in for Doncic.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Pass to Reed. Shot from 16. That one off the back iron and out.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. We got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.